imagine a whole violin section playing this. Hi there, Henrik Karapetyan here at Violin Outside the Box with Dr. K. And today we're going to talk about surviving knuckle breaker passages by sticking to the pattern. So the passage you just heard was from the finale of Mozart's Don Giovanni, which is one of my favorite pieces of all times. And of course, there can be different types of fingerings for that, but we're going to use this passage as an example of how you can possibly facilitate playing, something like that by using the same pattern of the fingerings repeatedly. So first, I will play the same passage a little bit slower. So, you can see these patterns, the similar patterns. Pa, 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 pa. It's basically the same thing. You play a note and then play the upper neighboring note and then another note. And the same sequence keeps repeating in different positions from different notes. Now, again, there can be many possibilities for that. For example, and then we can just stay in the same position. Yep, as an example, and go to the next string. Play that in the first position. But in fast and virtuoso passages like this, sometimes it helps to keep exactly the same fingering all the way through. So, except for when the passage was played from the open string, from G, that's the only way to play it, open 1 and 2. In all the other cases, repetitions of the passages, I used exactly the same fingering, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, going back and forth in positions, of course, jumping up and down, but keeping the same pattern. And, personally for me, that actually makes it a little bit easier. It's a bit of work to learn the shifting, but at the end, it's a little bit easier to play it, especially at the breakneck tempo that some conductors take. A similar passage that I want to play is from the Havanaise by Saint-Saëns. So it's the same passage from different octaves, and in the first octave I use pretty much the only fingering that makes sense, I think. 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. And then in the following passages I just keep the same pattern, yeah? Going to the fourth position, doing again. Then, on the last one only, an extra shift, so I can get that note. Yeah, hope you understand what the principle is, and hope this will help you play, passages that yield themselves into kind of repeated finger patterns. Again, I find that in the beginning of the practice, it might be a little bit laborious, a little bit of work to actually learn to play the repetitions of passages with the same fingering. But at the end, it actually pays off really nicely. So it's fingers like, repeating the passages in the same turn in different positions. They can do amazing things if they are repeating the pattern. Hope you found it useful. Please subscribe and click the like button if you liked it. This is Henrik Karapetyan at Violin Outside the Box with Dr. K. I'll be back soon with another video. Have a good day.